It had been a year since my breakup with Samantha. Work in Los Angeles was fine. Digital marketing, meetings, deadlines, but inside, everything felt hollow. Nights were the hardest. Netflix played, but I couldn't remember what I watched. My phone was my only companion. One night, out of sheer boredom, I opened Snapchat. While scrolling, a profile appeared. Aria. Blonde hair, blue eyes, a soft smile. Then suddenly, a message popped up. "Hey, you look familiar." She messaged first. Strange, but nice. "Maybe the algorithm's just good at guessing," I replied. That's how it started. First it was memes, jokes, and songs. Then came the late-night talks about loneliness, heartbreak, and purpose. One night she told me something that made her sound different. "I'm a doctor," she said. "I study human behavior, how emotions shape the mind." It fascinated me. She spoke with calm intelligence, almost like she understood me completely. Nights didn't feel endless anymore. She'd call, I'd smile. And yes, she felt real. One night she said, "You should come over sometimes." I laughed, but she was serious. "My parents are away for a few days," she said. "It's just me and my grandma at home." She lived in Salem, Oregon. She sent me her location. It was far from LA, but something in me said, go. So I drove. The farther I went, the thicker the fog became. The trees loomed tall, silent. My GPS froze. And then I saw it. An old Victorian house, quiet and still. Something about it felt wrong. But I couldn't turn back. The door opened. Aria stood there. Jeans, hoodie, that same soft smile. "Hey," she said, "you actually came." The air inside smelled faintly of lavender, but underneath, something damp and metallic. "I'm glad you made it," she said, walking ahead. "It's just me and my grandma here." She pointed toward a dim hallway. The last door was slightly open. "She's sleeping," Aria said. "I'll make us some coffee." I nodded and sat down. Something about the silence pressed against my ears. The house was silent. A clock ticked unevenly. Tick, tick, tick. The walls creaked like they were breathing. Then I noticed the basement door, half open. Cold air drifted up. Curiosity pulled me down. The deeper I went, the colder it became. The smell, rot and metal. A single bulb flickered, revealing jars lying neatly on a shelf. Inside them, eyes, a heart, a small hand pressed against the glass. My breath caught. I stumbled back, rushing upstairs. Aria was standing there, holding a glass of water. "Are you okay?" she asked. "You look like you've seen a ghost." "Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little dizzy." She smiled, calm, unbothered. "Relax. Have some water. I'll get the nuggets from the kitchen." I took the glass, my hands trembling. "Hey, Aria, where's the bathroom?" "Next to Grandma's room," she said without turning. She hummed softly while walking away. The tune, faintly familiar, eerily soothing. As I walked down the hall, the air thickened. The bathroom was near, but another door, slightly ajar, caught my eye. Grandma's room. I peeked inside. The smell hit first. Rot, dampness, decay. Then I saw her. A woman lying still on the bed. Skin sunken and gray. Veins blackened. Flies crawled along her hollow cheekbones. Her hair was thin, brittle, and stuck to the pillow like cobwebs. When the light fell on her face, it was Aria. The same hoodie, the same hair, but her eyes were gone. Just dark, empty sockets, leaking something black. My throat locked. The body twitched once, bones creaking, and from the kitchen came a voice. Ethan? Same tone, same words, but hollow. I bolted. I ran through the hallway, busted through the window. Glass tore at my arm, but I didn't care. I didn't stop running. I ran until I reached the main road. Street lights flickered in the fog. I called the police, gasping, bleeding. They arrived quickly, red and blue lights cutting through the mist. There's a house, I said. A girl. She's dead. I saw. They followed me back through the woods. But when we reached the spot, nothing. No house. No path. Just an empty field. Burnt soil and dead weeds. Sir, one officer said carefully, there's nothing here. No! It was right here! There was a girl! I swear! My vision blurred. The sound of my pulse drowned everything else out. The fog seemed to close in. And then, everything went black. I woke up to the sound of monitors beeping. White walls, a faint smell of antiseptic. A voice spoke gently beside me. Ethan, you're awake. I turned my head. Dr. Aria Morgan. Hair tied neatly. White coat. Calm eyes. Where am I? I whispered. At St. Helena Psychiatric Hospital, she said softly. You collapsed from shock. My chest tightened. The house. The girl. It was all real. Aria looked at me, her voice almost sympathetic. Ethan, there was no house. You've been under treatment for dissociative hallucinations. The person you thought you met, Aria, was a projection of your mind. No! No! You're lying! I whispered. You're her! You're her! She placed her hand on mine. You created me to heal yourself. I looked around. Machines hummed. My phone lay on the table. I grabbed it, opened Snapchat. No chats. No calls. Just silence. Weeks passed. Therapy, sleep, medication. The world started to make sense again, or so I thought. One night in my hospital room, the lights flickered. My phone buzzed. A Snapchat notification. Aria. Hey, Ethan. Are you okay? My blood froze. The message shimmered for a moment, then vanished. In the darkened window reflection, I saw her. That same soft smile, eyes hollow, dripping shadow. And a whisper brushed against my ear. Just me and my grandma.